just tried to go live and it was fucking the connection up. So I had to go live again. And there was like 10 stalkers in between that. That stalker just met a garbage truck over at the light. I don't know if I caught that stalker at the start of the video, if it was recording it. Because it takes a while to start recording on YouTube Live. It'll play for like 10 seconds before it actually starts recording. This truck's turning right now. I don't know if that's a stalker. I think he's a stalker. I'm hearing this. Is it the stalker? I think it's a garbage truck. It's a garbage truck. He's driving out the corner of the building. And I saw another stalker over there, I think. At the light. And like when I'm walking up this street, like there's another car turning when the garbage truck turns again at the light. When I'm walking up the street, they'll just have cars at the light over there the whole way up the street, syncing up, which is really far away. And like they'll do it even further back there, all the way up the street. I'll see cars at the light over there. Like this might be another one. I don't know yet. But the light's turning red right here, so the light's synchronizing. He's getting across the street right in front of me right here, and then this car is almost at the curb. He's hitting his turn signal right now, though. And then he hit his brakes right when I stepped on the sidewalk. And then the garbage truck went right when he turned at the intersection. I think this car stopped at the intersection when that car drove by me. I don't know. Maybe. I guess he drove through the intersection, so I don't know. I bet the garbage truck's gonna come out next to me. This guy's coming out the door. I think it's a sink. I hear the garbage truck going. It's gonna drive out right now. Alright, it's still sitting back there. It's not driving yet. This car is pulling up as this car is driving by. I think that's a black car and a silver car. I think it is a black car with a silver car. And this white car is pulling up when the light is turning. And then I think he's driving in front of me there. And then there's two red trucks, and he has a red truck on the trailer. Here comes the one light. And he's also a red truck, and the garbage truck is making banging noises back here. And it seems synced. And there comes another one light. What? Is it red too? Silver or tan one light. Are these stalkers? This one's pulling up right now when I get across. And garbage truck's still not coming out yet. I think this is driving by at a corner of the house, but it's dark, I can't see it. And it pulled up right when I got across the street, so. And I always see it synced. It's probably gonna sink over there. I think I just heard this car just pulled up behind me when he's going through the intersection ahead of me. And I think I heard a siren. Like a police siren. It was like, whoop, woo, woo. And then that car is driving right now. And I hear a dog barking, and it's probably a sinker dog. And then there's a car at the other corner of the building. And then probably the semi. And there's a car with really bright headlights coming. And then there's someone on a bike coming behind me. They're gonna be at the same time. Right at the same time as the white car. He's getting that intersection right now, and there's inch sound behind me at the same time. And the white car is turning right now. And the garbage truck is turning right now with a dim light. He's getting to that intersection here now. And there's this guy standing on the sidewalk before I was recording. He was just like standing there on his phone. And he just kept like moving synced when I'd cross streets and stuff. He just like leaned forward a little bit or whatever. And then he's getting across that street right now. Yeah, people just be standing on the sidewalk and they'll just be standing like perfectly still, and then they'll move at a sync moment, and then they'll stand perfectly still, and then they'll move at a sync moment, and then they'll start walking away at a sync moment or whatever. Or they'll just stand there the whole time and just move at sync moments. It's at the center of the street, I guess. But yeah, then I tried to go live, and then it was fucking the connection up. It was like, press button to reconnect, and then it won't reconnect. It does that sometimes. And then I exit out, and I delete the video, and I start the live over again. And in between that, there's like 10 stalkers. Their car taking off next to me. And all these other stalkers. He's getting to that intersection right now. He's not quite there at that time, I guess. But he kept sinking on me, though. He was almost there that time. Why so early? Why not? There's less stalkers out here when it's early. I hear engine sounds as I'm approaching the intersection. And they're getting louder again as I walk up to the intersection. The engine sounds are still going off. These keep going off now. You just start them at a sync moment and just keep going off. Kind of like the sirens. That car is at the edge of this house. I think it's the stalker. I don't know. Is he a stalker? Is he gonna turn right now at the intersection? Kinda. He let off his brakes there. Kinda. I hear a siren right when I get across the street. There's a horn. I'm almost at the intersection. That car is hitting his brakes and turn signal when I get across the street. I knew he was gonna sink. And these other cars look like they're meeting him. I think there's 2 sirens going off now. There's the horn again right here. That one was perfectly timed. And then there's a fire truck starting at the center of the street. And they're hitting the horn again. And this car is pulling up. He's almost here. I think it's the tan car. And is that another siren starting, or are they starting it again, or what? I don't know. There you go with their siren, warning siren rituals. The siren just turned off. It's like the corner of this, the inner corner of the building. I think is what it was syncing with. Now it's quiet. There's no sirens. There's no engine sounds. There's No dogs barking. I heard this truck beeping, and I think it stopped beeping synced at the corner of that. I think it did. Hard to say. This engine sound a synced thing. Hard to say, man, but there's no cars at the roundabout. Is there gonna be cars at the roundabout when I walk up to it? Just take notes right now. There's no cars at the roundabout. I'm walking by this guy that's standing outside smoking, and a car honked when I walked by him. But he didn't move sync, so maybe he's not a stalker, but then they honk a horn to make me think he's a stalker or something. I don't know. I guess there's not anything meeting me at the roundabout. If it was daytime, there'd be 100 black and silver cars right now, and whiteys and red and blue cars when I get across or something stupid like that. Oh, here they come. They're gonna pull up right when I get across the street. Watch. He's almost there. Right when I get across the street. He almost made it. There's a car driving in front of me as this car drives by me. You always see cars way over there. And they'll be like driving into the parking lot of Hy-Vee, and out of it sinked. When I'm way over here, and that truck's probably gonna curve when this car drives by me or something. Yep, he's starting to hit the curve on the road when the car drives by me, just like I thought. Yup. And then I'm crossing the street right now. Is this a stalker? It wasn't synced up really. This car pointing his lights at me. I don't know yet. He's got high beams on though. I feel like he's a stalker. That was for the corner building. Is this one at the corner of a building? It's at the corner of a building. Curve right now. It's curving right now. This truck just turned right when I got across the street into the parking lot. But yeah, they'll have like a red car turning into the parking lot as a blue car drives by me and shit. Like during the daytime, I mean, obviously I can't see the colors of the cars right now, but during the daytime. I'm hearing these engine sounds, and I'm walking by this tree line right now, and I think it's a sink. They always sink at this tree line. It's tree lines in general, they sink at the tree lines. Especially like when I'm on the highway, they'll sink at tree lines. Like this one and other ones. Usually there's cars driving by me when I walk by this tree line. During the day, there'll be multiple cars driving simultaneous by me. The tree line. Making a beeline to the feline at the tree line. And this car is turning into the parking lot as the whitey drives by it here. And then they're gonna sink on me when I walk by the street. I'm probably gonna sink at the corner of the building before that. Maybe not. And they like to sink at this too. When I step over this, this like this gap right here. I step over it, and they'll drive a car by me right there. It's probably a stalker for the street, I would assume. Yeah, if there's gaps that I step over, they sink there. And then, like, if there's something in the way of the sidewalk, like if there's a car parked, like if there's a car parked in a driveway, I gotta walk around it. Like when I walk around it, or when I get around to the other side of it, be a sink. Or if it's like winter time and there's snow on the sidewalk, or mud, or a puddle on the sidewalk that I gotta walk around, they'll sink. Like here comes this gap right now. Like that. I think the black truck was turning when the silver car turned. And this is turning right now. And that was at that curb. Probably a stalker. Probably all of these cars are stalking. The last one's at the corner of the building. That's what I think. I'm at the edge of the parking lot. Center Street almost. And then he's pulling up right now. Right as this car is pulling up, and they're both white. And no license plate. Now I see a tail lift. Just rolled up as a stop. And right when I started walking. And then is this one? Maybe not. He's driving again. It's gonna sink on me. There's a guy on a bike over here. I think he's sinking on me. He's sinking on me at the tail lift right now. When did these cars pull up? Was it synced? And this car is turning at the same time as the tail lift at the center of the street. And these people aren't stalkers. Do stalkers exist? Is anyone a stalker? There's nobody a stalker. Do stalkers not exist in your world? I think this car is pointing his headlights at me synced. And this car, it's just like shifted into gear. Oh, there he goes. Now he's driving. He like shifted into gear when the other car was driving by me. Is he gonna point his headlights at me synced? He's driving right now. Just turns and then stops driving and then starts driving again right there. Alright. This car is probably synced with it when he's pointing his headlights at me or something. They're black and silver next to me. I just woke up. What do you mean I need sleep? Someone getting in a B222 next to me. Right as this is in front of me. They're like diagonally, like over to this way. I think it was synced with it. And she's driving forward as I walk in front of her car. And then he's getting out when she drove, I think. And she's walking up sync. Walking up sync. Alright. Well, she's gonna go on the door at the same time as me.